Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm good. Wait, actually, I should double check. But anyways, if I am good, and for people watching on YouTube, hello. Hi. Welcome to today's stream. It's going to be a short one. I wasn't actually planning on streaming today, if I'm going to be honest, but also, like, I just realized, like, I said I would, last week, I said I would stream this week, and, you know, I just blew my chances this entire week, so, anyways. I'm just going to do, like, a quick, super fast stream. I mean, it's going to be a short stream today, essentially. I'm not going to stream for any longer than I have to.
Give me a break. We can make it if we circle around. Come on. Pain in my ass.
What'd you say? I don't remember where to go. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. But yeah, I mean, no, I'm supposed to drop down. But yeah, like, it's just gonna be a short stream. I was gonna stream earlier, but then I got the cosplay bug, and like, I really wanted to do the project, but ultimately the project kind of like just busted on me. Big sad about it, but I mean, it happens. It was my fault to begin with. I kind of like.
I knew it. Stay sharp. These guys have camouflage.
I goofed up the whole thing. Like the execution was there, but like. Oh, the dog. Hold the button. Like the execution was there, but Oh, the button. Jesus. I just didn't do it right. But I mean, hey, I know how to do it better. So for next time, I'll be like, oh yeah, XYZ. Alright, I gotta shoot those things. I can't hit. Can I hit that from here? Nice. Fall. I could definitely. I don't even have the ammo. Lovely. Okay. I'm not crazy upset at the fact that the project didn't work. I'm more upset at the fact that I wasted a lot of foam. And like, I don't have money for foam this month, so. That's okay. I mean, I have projects ready to go. I just gotta do the photos for them and, you know. And I still have, like, you know, a lot of fabric, because there's stuff I want to, like, sew and stuff. Can I not hit the sack? Pulsing sack? Ugh. So, I mean, it's not all bad news. And hey, I learned something, you know? Use a PVC pipe next time.
I hate insects. Take care of them for me, would ya?
Why are you shouting?
How about you open fire instead of your mouth? Hey, I'm the brains. You're the brawn.
Oh, ammo. Oh! Get away. Oh, right.
Shit.
Alright, forgot the camouflage thing. I can't go up there. I also wanted to stream so I can point out the fact that like, I will be streaming again next week. Either Thursday or Saturday. I don't exactly know when, but I'd like to stream on one of those days. I'm not going to be as consistent with the streaming, unfortunately, because my job is making me do 40 hours again, which it's killing me already. It's my first week back doing 42 hours already, and I'm just over it already, dude. I
am good.
like, I know they're there. Like, I see that guy. I'm just like goofing up. Like, look. I'm not fooling anyone. But yeah, you know, like I said in a previous stream, as long as I get one stream out per week, I'll be okay. That's all I really want, you know? It's super late, too. It's like, you know, it's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm not gonna, like, stream too long. I said that already. And I haven't uploaded any videos to YouTube because, like, I just couldn't sit down and, like, make the videos, and I just didn't have the energy to. I didn't have the energy to make the videos. I only have like one ready, and I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. This week it's been rough. This has been a rough week. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long, rough one. Almost over. Well, I mean, not really. You know, when you work retail, like, the weeks blend into each other. There's no weekends anymore, you know?
You know what to do.
Often at times it can be frustrating to think about. But hey, we you know, we all have to make money. Yeah.
Good stuff, stranger.
Good stuff, stranger.
You found it. Thank you.
Thank you. The
All
striker.
my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you.
Do I,
Will that be all then? Easy. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit, come back.
Come back anytime. I might just hold off on that. Ooh, actually. And I'll just take...
Anytime.
There we go.
Welcome. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. There you are. As you wish.
I'll pay a pretty penny for
don't
that.
Don't get yourself killed now.
I guess I wanted to save streams for like weekends, but I guess I can also like upload streams this week since it's like, oh, you know, I don't really have a lot of content to put onto the channel this week. It's kind of frustrating because it's like, oh yeah, I was really excited to be like,
I'm beat. Makes you appreciate tech like this.
I don't get you. Why risk your life like this? You don't know us.
I told you. It makes me feel better.
Be straight with me for once.
Los Iluminados. I was working for them.
See? There you go.
Helping the two of you doesn't make up for it. I know that. But still, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
In that case, you better get serious.
Harsh words for a squire.
Yeah, it's funny because like I said, oh yeah, I'd be more consistent with content, and the week just happened. I was exhausted. I didn't have nothing to upload. I didn't really feel like. Sorry, I don't mean to talk over the cutscene, but like.
Gus, made it all this way. You know it means we're almost.
Almost what? Luis!
Long time no see, rookie.
Major Krauser? What the hell? Why?
Recovering stolen goods. And killing a few rats along the way. Easy work.
Ashley. It was you.
You catch on quick. Didn't I teach you? Knives are faster. Not good. We are just getting started, rookie.
Are you being controlled by that cult?
This has nothing to do with them. I'm a free man who made a choice.
I love this part. Like, way to make the Krauser, like your first interaction with Krauser, so much better.
Without honor, without mercy, only devastating power. The same for myself.
Krauser!
Like, this is so much better to me, honestly.
I can understand.
I have so much health.
What happened was unforgivable. But that doesn't give you the right to hurt innocent people.
Just hit him!
Holding on to fantasies was right.
Yeah.
Haven't you learned anything these last 2 years?
Where'd it go?
Not looking to be steady.
Shit. You don't leave me with much choice.
Enough of that, rookie. Time to put an end to this. Get ready.
Two knights! Oh no, just the one.
Enough play, rookie. You haven't changed a damn bit. What a disappointment. Not looking good, eh, my friend? And such a loss to the ladies of the world.
Don't talk.
Take this. The key to my laboratory. Go there and remove those damn parasites. Help Ashley. You know, I led a pretty shitty life. But now, eh? What do you think, Leon? People can change, right?
a lot better. They really did his story so much better in this one. Like, they did it so much better. I'm so happy, you know, about that. But yeah, like I don't know, like.
Fine night, Don Quixote.
It's just frustrating to me because I was so
You won't get away with this, Krauser.
I was so excited to do content. You know, I was gonna do, like, I was like ready, and then like the week started off really bad, and I'm like, oh crap. I was just like, ah. If I get to it, I'll get to it. If I don't, I don't. I'm a little frustrated that I didn't. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling good, you know? I'm feeling a little better, but like not crazy better, you know? Like I didn't really have time to like do stuff.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, you should. Damn, girl. Whatever you say, mama. Whatever you say, mama. Okay.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch your eye.
My friend, I'm broke.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for? Good as new. Don't get yourself killed.
Ooh.
Now.
I can go back and explore again. I'll do that. Because I don't know if there's any stoof I missed. Something in the library. It says the throne room. Can I go to the throne room? Question mark? I don't like this area. Because I can hear the bugs, but I don't see the bugs. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I'm praying this week treats me better. Oh, there's enemies here.
Sorry.
Jesus! Oh, yeah. Yo, what happened? Things are happening. I don't know. Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, that was terrible. Jesus Christ. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so what am I doing in here again? Stoof. How did I miss out on the stoof? Oh yeah, at least I didn't get kicked out. I forgot that was something I discussed in last week, how like, you know, hey, I'll stream if I don't get kicked out of my house, and I didn't get kicked out. Well, I mean, it's up in the air because my last payment's still processing, and like it's like the 3rd, so you know, first of the month. Chronicles of Pursuit, October, 8 years since my awakening. Last my noble pursuit progress to its final stage, fusion of human and insects. The housekeeper has graciously volunteered herself for the experiment. I should put more whole heart into this endeavor, in order to transcend humanity and make Master Ramon proud. March, 9 years since my awakening. Glorious union has been made. The housekeeper had endured much suffering, but not for naught. Behold the fruits of our labor in all its beauty. I shall consecrate this perfect life form to name you 3, for 3 is the most beautiful and complete number. April, 9 years since my awakening. You 3, my dear hound Pacenta, has been chosen to serve as the right hand of Master Ramon. But is 2 not better than 1? Now it's my turn to demonstrate my loyalty. Summer serpent Isidro Urate Talavera. Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Anything I can do in here? Why is there a chicken in here? Hello? Hi. What are you doing in here? Oh! Okay. I mean, it attacked me. It attacked me. It attacked me. Come on. My lord, my true benevolent father, blessed Salazar bloodline. Oh god, my back is killing me. Sorry. My lord, my true benevolent father, blessed the Salazar bloodline of an iron hammer. The founder of my family proclaimed the holy teaching of Los Illuminados, evil and persecuted its followers. Not only that, he stole their most prized possession, he stole it below the castle. Blasphemy, insolence, how long have I suffered the shame of knowing that Italian blood flows out of my veins? Finally, the day of atonement has come. Oh, my beloved Lord Salazar, I shall release the holy plot that were hidden in the castle. The time is now. Divine grace, the wicked shall be reborn as part of the flock, reborn as ganado. I shall be my lord's loyal servant. Nothing would please me more than to sit at my lord's feet and bask in your splendor. I am your humble servant. You are my eternal light. To you I swear my unwavering allegiance. Weirdo. Okay, now I feel bad for killing the chicken. Now I feel bad for killing the chicken. Oh, Master Ramon, tomorrow's procedure I shall finally surpass the limitations of this mortal shell. What's left of me that shall soon be gone. Magnificent, the holy body is a wondrous miracle. The field here I surrender to Master Ramon is the sole light that illuminates my path, for faith shall be enshrined until the very end. Have you ever known such loyalty? Man, you guys are weird. That's coming from me. I'm just saying, if I'm calling you weird, you know, you're a little weird. The fro. Nice. There's no time for resting. Okay, is there anything else in here? There is. Ah. The whole reason I came in this room. Ornate necklace. Nice. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna make the payment, so, I mean, I should be cleared. I was, like, really behind on rent, and, like, it was not great, and I think I'm okay now. It's just that the last payment I made didn't show up on the receipt that they usually give me, so I'm like, it went through, though, right? Because, like, technically speaking, I should be back to normal. I should be okay. Like, I should be up to date with, and with this next payment, this month should be good, which means, oh my god, which means I'm good. They weren't there earlier. Where did they come from? Is there anything else I'm missing out on that, like, I should make an attempt to grab? Oh, treasury. Oh yeah. For next week's stream, I'm thinking either I have no mouth and I must scream, or something else. There is a game I'm interested in playing. I don't know if I want to stream it or play it on the channel. I'm probably going to play it on the channel because the Let's Play for Resident Evil 4 is almost over. Like, there's only like 2 chapters left. so I might just play it on the channel. I don't want to give it away, you know. Not yet, at least. It's a cool indie game that came out this year that I was eyeing. Well, I'm not gonna say I was eyeing. That like I saw that I was like, oh, this looks really cute. I want to play it. You know. Is it downstairs? Yes. You know, it's very classic PS1 survival horror era.
About the finest way.
So I'm excited. I work this whole all of next week though. Like my next day off is Thursday, so I don't know when I'm gonna have time to like record it. It's rough out here. Aquí estás. Oh my god, aquí estás. Aquí estás. Yeah, ay, Jesus. I love this franchise. I love this franchise. The other way. There we go. Justitia. Oh my god. And I want to be a voice actor. Justitia. How the hell? I gotta look this up. How the hell do you pronounce that? No, hold on. I need to know how to pronounce that. Definition. Justitia. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Justicia. 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 What? Justicias. I don't know. What are we doing here? I'm wasting time. What do we do here? That kind of broke me, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I call myself a wannabe voice actor, because I just don't practice either. Like, it's something I know I want to do. But it's also like, well, I mean, what are you doing, or what are you going to do to achieve that goal, to achieve the thing, to be a voice actor? Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to practice? What are you going to do? And me, I'm going to do nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I don't know. On one hand, it's also like, man, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I get nervous thinking about it. I do. Cause like I struggle with anxiety. I'm not gonna lie about that. I don't think that's something like often people at times don't really feel the need to share.
Gun rhymes with fun for a welcome.
Like I'm
Got
open
a
to
selection of
talking
good
about
things
that,
on
you know.
sale, stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
Because it's like, hey man, we all go
Crossing
through
your
it.
T's,
Well,
dotting your I's. See how that feels.
most of us go
Fella
through
like
it.
yourself, you've exhausted our normal range of services for this weapon. If you're interested in something more, what's that? How have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know, mate. Will that be all then?
Will that be all then?
Come back anytime.
Yeah, like, so, you know, it's like, often at times, like, trying new things it's a nightmare. And you know, coupled with the autism, it's like, it's like the desire to do things, the desire to create, the desire to be a content creator, the desire to get yourself out there. But it's also like coupled with like your anxiety. It's like, oh well, what if I don't get out there? Or like, what if when I finally do get out there, I kind of like attract the wrong people? And that's scary to me. So like, finally, like, because you know, I'm not gonna pretend that I don't struggle to like, I'm not struggling to build a platform at the moment. I'm not gonna like pretend like, no, it's going great. No, it's really not. It's really not.
Hang in there, Ashley.
And I don't want to downplay that. I don't want to like say, oh, you know, I'm doing great. No, I mean, I'm putting my foot into the door, but it feels like I'm just being pushed out of the door. You know? I mean, and you know, on one hand, it's like I get it. I understand that I can't be like. Often at times, I'm not really entertaining. I'm not really like funny. I'm not like cracking jokes 24/7. But it's also like me in my head, me personally. It's also like, well, is that the only thing that will like get you up there, to get you out there, like being funny? You know, having a well, obviously having a personality.
You are nothing if not unyielding, Mr. Kennedy. However, I'm afraid it ends here. Expel this intruder!
Shit.
It's you know, I mean, I feel like it's one of those things a lot of people really wouldn't like talk about, but me personally, it's like, well, it's real life. It's just a thing I personally struggle with, and I feel like it's a thing that a lot of people struggle with as people who want to be content creators. It's just getting your foot out the door, and it's like one big thing that I feel like I don't do that really helps you get out the door is like have something or a gimmick, like something original. I don't have that. I really wish I did. I really wish I had the brain power to have a gimmick, to like really be able to like do something, you know, but I don't. And you know, I mean, this is a really weird conversation to have. I'm sorry. Now I'm just venting. I'm sorry. I don't mean to vent. I mean, I just want to be real about it, because like, it's just life, you know? I mean, a lot of us go through it. A lot of us can relate. A lot of us understand. You know, it boils down to like the concept of anxiety, like the anxiety of the future, the anxiety of the unknown. Ah, nuts. Oh, media. Why'd I do that? And it's like, yeah, I mean, I want to get out there, but it's like, I understand the idea, the fact that like, I just don't have a personality. I don't have a personality. Oh, I forgot about that. It's like, I'm not really the most original guy out there, so I understand that, you know. And this is a weird conversation. I'm trying to like, now I'm trying to worm my way out of the conversation, but it's like, I just don't know how. And I'm just gonna continue it. I mean, yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, we would all get what we would want, but in a realistic standpoint, in a realistic approach, to all this. It's just that some of us just have to work harder than others. I mean, I've been making content for like, God, ever since I got out of high school 10 years ago. Well, not exactly 10 years ago, but like it's gonna be close to 10 years very soon. And you know, to be a little what's the word I'm looking for? To be a little, I guess, open about my thoughts about that is like, it's disappointing because like I feel like I've only myself to blame, you know. Like I could have done better with like a lot of content. I've been like on and off with content creation as a whole. So like I understand the fact that like it is definitely on me to like actually put my foot down and like try something. I think I am bone.
You really want to make someone feel welcome?
Ooh, I can't believe I did not die in that. Okay. Oh, I heard it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like anyone would be a little down about it. Like, I hear people talk about how, like, yeah, I've been doing content creation for, like, X, Y amount of years, and I'm still just barely getting out there. I'm still just barely getting my name out there. And, you know, I personally feel like it's okay to have that conversation of finding frustration in that. I feel like a lot of people are afraid to have that conversation. Because you'll always have someone who's like, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't think of the numbers. Just have fun, make content, enjoy what you do. And it's like, you know, I do, and everyone does. Everyone enjoys, like, I imagine everyone who makes content enjoys making content. Because I enjoy making content. You know, I have fun as a content creator. Nice. You know, even when it's not like, even when like I just don't do well, I still enjoy creating content. I still have fun, you know. I still like to do it. Ooh. And you know, often at times it can be discouraging. It can, and I feel like people are allowed to have. Well, people should be allowed to have these conversations without someone going, don't think about numbers, just have fun. Because it's like, well, I am having fun. I am, but it's like, I want more. I want to do more with this. But it's also like, well, what does that mean? You know, what does it mean to do more with content creation? For me personally, to get a little, damn it, I don't, what is the word? Not, oh God, what is the word? To get a little, oh my God, what is the word? What is the word? Vulnerable. Vulnerable. To get a little vulnerable here, me personally, I've always wanted to be a content creator because when I first, like, what made me want to do content creation is, and admittedly, someone who I don't watch anymore, someone who I don't find entertaining anymore, and I kind of just like don't care for them as a person anymore, which is an unfortunate thing to say, but with what they, you know, with the way things have gone, with how YouTube has evolved, how like content creation has evolved as a whole, they are like a big part as to why it is the way it is. It sucks to say, but it is the truth. And, but yeah, but like, you know, I've always wanted to like have a community, and you know, to like just to be able to like create a safe space for others, like to create to have like a spot where like, hey man, just like, I don't know, it's hard to like actually like say out loud. I'm kind of having a hard time saying it out loud, like, so like I guess to like just have a space where you feel like you belong, and where you don't have to question the thought I guess? Man, this is actually harder than I thought. Hey, Miss Olivia, thank you for the follow. But yeah, you know, obviously, like, I grew up watching people like Markiplier, and, you know, we all did. So, like, nowadays, I don't really follow a lot of content creators. I just kind of... I guess I kind of, like, backtracked on it. But, I mean, I don't know. But I still want to, like... I do still watch a lot of German, I'll say that much. But, I mean, I still want to have, like... I guess a community? I'm trying to be vulnerable here, but I don't want to be like too weird with it. But I don't think there's a way to like properly communicate on it without being a little vulnerable with that. But, you know, I think overall the rant is like, hey man, content creation, despite my enjoyment of being a content creator, it's also often at times I just feel a little frustrated when things just kind of don't go my way. And on one hand, yeah, I get it, I just have to accept it at times, because it happens to everyone as content creators, but it's like, you know, when you're shooting for it, when you're like trying really hard, and things just aren't moving, it does get a little frustrating as a whole. But you know, you know, I'm saying a lot, but I don't feel like I'm saying a lot, you know? How do I get out? Okay, so is it possible to get down there? Because there's treasure down there that I missed. Am I hurt? Just a little bit. Sorry, hold on. Okay, no, that's just the AC. Oh my god. I have my, neck fan, I guess is what it is, charging. I thought it turned on automatically, but no, it's just the AC. I totally blanked out that the AC was on. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's very weird to say that, like, I genuinely want to, like, be a content creator to build a community where, like, people can feel like they belong. I guess it's just one of those things where I've always struggled with when it comes to like autism. How, like, you know, even though I learned about it more recently versus growing up, it is one of those things where like you grow up and it's like, oh well, you know, you don't really feel like you belong. And then to finally have the answer as to reasoning as to why, it's like, oh man, this makes sense. And it's like, to have a reason, for there to actually be a thing, it's like, oh, that makes sense. I feel like a weight has been lifted. And it's something like, I understand how, like, there is a what's the word? I don't want to say sentiment. It doesn't sound right. But, like, you know, people who are autistic, they'll never admit it. But there is a dreadful loneliness when with autism, because, like, you know, even in circles where you belong, often at times you feel like you don't, because it's really hard to navigate the world with autism as an autistic person. And, you know, I learned recently, I'm still learning about it, I'm still, like, discovering things that, like, oh, this is why I, like, you know, I do this because of the autism. And it's a weird thing to say, and it's a weird thing to talk about, especially for people who are, like, as, you know, from an autistic person to an autistic person. It's really a weird conversation to have, because people will hear you. They'll understand what you're saying, but they can't relate to what you're saying. Ow, I hit my thumb on the table. They can't relate to what you're saying, and that's, I guess that in itself is a little frustrating at times. I don't know. Words are hard. Words are very hard. I didn't mean to, like, rant about, like,
Welcome.
whatever I'm ranting about right now. But, like,
Good luck to you, stranger.
like, I think overall, it's like, I think to get back onto, like, what I was originally trying to say is that I just want to build a community where people can feel like they belong, you know. And
There
I know a
you
lot of
are.
people just make
As
content
you
because they enjoy it,
This kind of
and
work
that's
is
not to say
about
like I don't
finesse,
enjoy content
stranger.
creation, because a lot of people
wanna take care of
kind of
you,
get those
lift up
wires
the
crossed, whereas like you're saying like, oh, you're frustrated with content creation, that means you're not enjoying it. Like, no, I deeply enjoy it. I do get frustrated at times, and I do feel like I just don't want to like do anything because like the things I'm doing aren't working. I've done a lot. I've done a lot. You know, not like I'm just like talking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, nearly a decade of content creation. And the thing is, I wiped my channel twice. The first wipe, I think, had like 300 videos. I don't know if it was the first wipe or the second video channel wipe, where there was like 300 videos. The current sitting of videos on my YouTube channel is 700 videos. Now granted,
And so,
oh wait,
I have delivered the girl to you as promised. Do tell our Lord to not forget the loyalty of his servant, Ramon.
Ashley!
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy. To have been bestowed with Lord Sattler's
You talk too much.
failed.
You vulgar!
Utterly uncivilized. Mongrel. Allow me to show you the power gladly granted by my master, the power of God. The stage is set for the final act.
you know, the most interesting thing about Ramon in this one is that like he doesn't really combine these with the other his left hand, quote unquote. I forgot the name of the monster. Or at least I didn't see it. I don't know. Anyways, what was I ranting about? What was I saying? Oh yeah, community. Like 700 videos. That's a lot, you know. But often at times I just get a little frustrated that like I just can't really get my videos out there. I mean, you know. I guess I just haven't found the proper audience. I do often at times get very frustrated to the point where it's like, well, I just don't want to do this anymore. I just don't feel like there's a point to me doing this anymore. I don't really see the point. I don't really feel good enough about myself to continue creating content or to continue being a content creator. I mean, it sucks having these thoughts at times, but like,
No time to lose.
hey, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, oh, I mean, sure, I might have those thoughts, but I can get back up and like continue creating, because regardless of how I feel 9 out of 10 times, it's still something I want to do, you know. It's still something I'm very passionate about. Sorry, let me drink some. I've been talking for a while. I don't usually talk and rant this much. So, sorry, let me just drink some water real quick. It's warm. Ugh. But yeah, I mean... Boat.
Krauser. Where do you think you're taking her?
Way more often than not, I don't really... I feel like a lot of people don't think I sound like I'm not passionate about content creation, but I'm very passionate about it. I just get very discouraged, which comes from, roll it back, full circle, anxiety. The anxiety of like, man, I mean, just overall anxiety, which is, I guess, just holds me back from a lot of more stuff that I would like to do. I feel like often at times, but it's also like, I'm still doing stuff, you know? I'm still like, hell, I'm streaming. Oh, excuse me. You know, like, I get anxious about streaming all the time. all the time. Because, like, if I'm just here and it's just me, I could do it. Like, you know, when I'm doing a YouTube video. Housekeeper memo 1. I failed you, my lord. I was unable to fulfill your final commandment and kept the boy from the path of wickedness. Caught a glimpse of Master Ramon's evil temperament during his younger years. When he discovered a servant mocked him by uttering Plurgasito behind his back, he summoned her to his private chambers. After forcing her to kneel before him, Ramon dosed her face with a vial of ritual he pulled out of his pocket. The young master watched with glee when the servant writhed in agony as the skin melted from her face. His twisted grin still haunts my dreams to this very day. As time passed, Ramon's treachery only deepened. An infernal cult soon learned they could prey upon his vulnerable heart. Curse the fiends! I might be dyslexic as well. I don't know. Sometimes I mess up words. They manipulated Master Ramon and turned him into their puppet. Worst of all, they managed to use him to unleash Las Plagas, and that the Salazar family has fought so long and hard to keep sealed away. Lord Diego, rest assured, I intend to watch over Master Ramon until the very end, whatever fate may befall us. As a faithful servant to the Salazar family since birth, it is my duty and my penance to you. That's cool. Oh, I missed some stuff. But yeah, like, you know, I just get anxious, dude. Like, when I'm doing YouTube videos, even though I'm aware that, like, people are gonna see it, or, like, when I think of the fact that people might watch my videos, it's like, oh. It's exciting, but it's nerve-wracking. I'm not gonna, like, you know, again, I'm being very vulnerable here. I didn't actually mean to start ranting like this. I didn't mean to, like,
won't have to swim after all.
be this vulnerable on stream today. My throat's killing me, by the way. But, like, yeah, I mean, just, I get anxious, dude. I suffer with anxiety, and I'm gonna be very open and vulnerable about that. I can personally do that.
Damn it.
Like, I don't struggle with that. My wife, I think that's the correct string of words I want to say about that. I don't know. And that's another thing. It's like, I'll say something, but it's like, did I mean to say that, or is that just like the closest string of words I could get to what I wanted to say? I don't know, man. But anyways, I mean, yeah, that was a very ranty, very, I guess, vulnerable stream today. Didn't really mean for it to, like, go on like that. But hey, I mean, you know, we all need to, like, vent our frustrations about life sometimes. That's okay, you know. Even if you don't have someone to talk to, you know, you still gotta let it out. Even if you, like, know no one's gonna hear you say it. Even if you know, like, you know, who am I gonna talk to about it? You know, it's still, like, end of the day, you kind of gotta let it out. The gemstones. Crystal ore. Concept art is always cool. I really like that they always have it. I mean, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, you know, I want that. I want to create a community, but also, man, life scares me. Okay, I'm not gonna, like, I'm filled with anxiety about, like, all the things with the potential I have. And, like, when I think about, like, doing that for in the future, when I think about, like, all the things I want to do, I get nervous. I get so anxious. It's just like, I really, really want to do that. But it's also like, man, comparing that to, like, the way my life is going right now, it's like, oh, it's scary. It's gonna be like, it's gonna, like, blow up. It's gonna explode. I'm nervous. You know? Like, we all have dreams and goals and ambitions, and it's very sad. It's very frustrating to think about how, like, a lot of us don't really make it. A lot of us don't really, like, get to those goals and stuff. and of course, you know, I'm only human. The thought, every waking moment I think about it, and it kind of like, it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. But like, end of the day, you just gotta keep walking. You just gotta keep moving. You know. Yeah, I mean, often at times, some days it's a little hard. I definitely feel like it's hard to do so. I can definitely like be open about that. I'm not crazy about like really. I can like be open about these kind of things. Not like crazy open to the point where it's like, hey, maybe go see a therapist. Not that open about these kind of things, but like I've experienced these things, so I understand how it goes and you know how it feels. I understand how like it plays in your head and all that. So like, yeah, I mean, I wish I could just also communicate my thoughts better. I feel like that's a very big thing I struggle with all my life. It's just like, even though I could get a point out and get the point out of what I'm trying to say, it's like I just wish I could have explained it better. It's like on one hand, I wish I could have explained it better, but also on the other hand, I'm like very straight to the point, which is kind of why I am the way I am. Because like often at times I'm just talking, I'm kind of like ranting and talking and talking and talking. It's like, what are you saying, my guy? And it's funny because like even sometimes, and again, like I said earlier, like often at times I'm just like no thoughts, head empty. It's a very conundrum of a brain. Like I wish my brain worked the way I wanted it to work, but I mean, hey, that's the autism, I guess, or maybe the ADHD. I don't know. You know, now that I think about it, actually, I maybe one of my cousins also has undiagnosed autism. But I at the same time, I'm like, ADHD runs in the family. I know that, and I did my research for this. I'm not like, you know, I am self-diagnosed, but I did like do a lot of research, and like it just made more sense. Like I connected with a lot of the autistic traits, a lot of the things, like and like growing up, looking back, I like really connected with it, and like I think about it, it's like, oh, you know, it makes more sense. So I guess I have ADHD. I call it ADHD, autism plus ADHD. So I know there are people out there who call it ADHD, but there are people who like have a different name for it. I don't remember. I think it's ADTism. It's silly. I don't remember the exact name, but it's a very silly thing. But I mean, yeah, you know, like this rant went on a lot longer than I really wanted it to. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't actually like. I didn't think I'd be ranting about this. I didn't think I'd actually like talk like this today. I guess I like the week's been stressful. Like these past few weeks have been stressful. These past few months, I'm not gonna. It ain't been stressful. I really, and you know, to circle back to like content creation, I've been like, I was so excited back in January to like really like create content, be out there, like get out there, like finally get somewhere with all my content. But it just, I'm still stagnant with where I am. And you know, on one hand, like I was saying, on one hand, I'm okay with that. I'm not like crazy about like, I mean, I want to get out there, of course. My goal for like 3 years, my goal 3 years ago, in terms of like YouTube at least, was like 1 million subscribers on the channel. Yeah, let's do it. And I've been stuck on like 200 since I hit 200 for my 4th year on the channel. I made it, and it's funny. It's funny in a messed up way. I did make a joke about how like it took us 4 years to hit 200. It's gonna take another 4 years to hit another 200, and no, no. Anyways, I do have to end the stream. I have to end this. I've been ranting. This is such a YouTube monologue. I don't really rant like this a lot. This is such a YouTube monologue. But anyways, I think we all deal, like, point of what I was trying to say is, hey, we all deal with anxiety. We just got to figure out how to deal with it. We just got to figure out how to get over it. And like when it comes to like the things we want to do, especially, often at times it can be scary. Often at times it can be like, oh man, the future is uncertain. The future is a foreign land. But, you know, it's still a land you have to traverse, I guess. I don't know. This is a weird stream. I'm just in a weird headspace right now. I didn't mean to like make this into a rant or like a venting stream. This was supposed to be a fun Resident Evil stream. I mean, it was a fun Resident Evil stream. Okay, so anyways, that's it. End it. No more ranting, no more venting, no more blah blah blah. Hey, thank you everyone for watching today's stream. Next stream will be sometime next week, either Thursday or Saturday. I will either be playing I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, or we will finish Resident Evil 4. Maybe. I don't know. I still have Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, and Fire Emblem 3 Houses on the back burner. I'm gonna go back to all of those games eventually. Once I get all the old streams back up on the YouTube channel, I will definitely get back to all those, so it's not like, hey, we're just at a random spot in these games, figure it out, you know? It's like, hey, fair warning right now, I played through the game already, it's on the channel, you can go back and watch the channel. This is like spoiler zone, I guess. Probably for like Baldur's Gate 3, it would only be like spoiler zone. Elden Ring, I'm still like an hour and a half in. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I'm in like, I guess 2 hours in. I don't know. And yeah, I mean, probably just spoiler alert for Baldur's Gate 3, but I feel like at this point everyone's played it, and even then it's like not the biggest spoilers. Also, I don't remember what I was doing in that game. God, it's been months since I played that game. Isn't that crazy? I beat it once and I just stopped playing it. And I was afraid of that. I was afraid of beating it because I felt like once I beat it, I probably won't touch it again. I'm definitely going to be touching that again because it was my game of the year last year. I think it was everyone's game of the year last year. That game was phenomenal. I really didn't expect myself to enjoy it the way I did. But anyways, this is a weird vibe of a stream. I don't usually talk this much. So I do want to preface this for the next stream for anyone watching on the VOD or like post, you know, commentary or whatever. I don't usually talk this much. I do want to point that out. I just started rambling about something because I guess like life is just hitting me a little harder than I wish it was, and like it's hitting a lot of us harder than we wish it was. But like I think that's besides the point. I don't usually talk this much. I'm very much a like, hey, no thoughts, head empty kind of guy. So yeah, I mean, next stream will be next week. Again, I do want to like stay consistent with like doing one stream a week and hopefully keep that consistency. That's my biggest issue. Is like I speak about consistency, but I'm never consistent. I'm more consistent with the speaking of consistency more than anything. But anyways, I've been talking these past 5 minutes. My throat is hurting. I'm tired. It's like 9 o'clock. I actually gotta get ready for work tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Everyone who's watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, you know, do the whole shebang, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, hey, follow, please. And if you're, you know, if you want to see more stuff from me, the YouTube channel is right there. Thank you to everyone for watching, and I will say it one last time, I don't talk like this. I'm very quiet, I'm well reserved, I'm head empty. I want to make that clear. I want to make that clear because I don't want someone to come in and like, what happened? You don't talk anymore. I was here because you were talking. I'm like, I don't talk like that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm also like hyper today. I don't know. Anyways, I gotta stop stream. Stop talking. See you everyone in the next stream. Thank you for showing up. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.